We're starting off high.
We can get
I think
two fools agree on that one. Oh, by the way, look, we got the wide shot.
There was you had accountability. Now what I can
Now all you need is a podcast and a YouTube channel.
no, not even.
Where give me the money. Show me the money.
Apparently there's a Foolproof page.
Shoot the J. Shoot it. Live on Facebook.com/Foolproof Entertainment Network. I need you on Twitter. I need you to repost the Facebook pages.
To raise a human before I would
Trust a human to raise back wolves.
before I would trust a pack of humans to raise a wolf.
Right. I hear you. Yo, what up, fools? Welcome to another edition of Do Fools Agree. As always, I'm your host, Michael Reggie, here with my main man, Clifford Jordan Jennings.
Bye, humbug.
Bye, humbug, he says on this Foolsmas.
What is that?
Merry Foolsmas. I'm pretty sure we coined that last year.
Did we do that?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember shit.
Yeah, you know. But Merry Foolsmas, sir.
Merry Foolsmas to you, too.
We'll have to see if we can act a fool tonight.
Listen, that shouldn't be too hard.
I'm already acting a fool. Let my son stay up. Told him he has to put himself to bed at 10 o'clock or else he's not going to be allowed to do that anymore. So we'll see how it goes.
Why you need so much sleep?
What?
Why you need so much sleep?
He's still young, man. He still sleeps a lot.
It's a holiday weekend.
I understand.
Stay up till your little heart desires.
He's also going to stay up late tomorrow to watch the Bills game. And then my dumb ass.
That's not a present. But...
Yes, it is. And then my dumb ass agreed, since I've got him back-to-back weekends here, just the way the calendar fell and the way our agreement is structured, I'm letting him have a sleepover New Year's Eve with a couple of his buddies. So
okay,
somebody might have to save me at about 1 o'clock from strangling a couple of 8 and 9-year-olds.
You know.
Generally,
you
though,
ain't used to hearing a child's voice past 8:30.
Right, no doubt. Well, and generally, though, those boys are scared of me, as they should be. So they have a healthy fear. Coach voice comes out, and they get scared. Except, of course, for my own child, who's just, like, learned to ignore it.
Right. That sounds right.
But if I can keep his 2 or 3 buddies in line, then he'll fall in line. Oh, man.
You're gonna be picking on kids trying to get Andrew to behave.
I'll tell you what, it was probably 2 years ago. I had his buddy over, and the 3 of us had like a Nerf gun fight. And I popped this little boy in the neck, and it was one of those X-Shot, the little ones. And freaking welted up like right away. His dad came to get him, like, my bad, man. It wasn't intentional.
You need to give him some more neck shots.
Like Cesar Milan, the dog whisperer. That's how you keep them in line. Just nip the neck.
Ain't nothing about that action. We put in hours of Nerf gun action. You dealing with snipers.
We don't play around. And this, I'm out. No, you shouldn't be out. Like, that's your fault. You should have been collecting ammo along the way.
Right.
Should have been counting your shots.
And and then you gonna tell everybody you out.
Right.
That's not good.
That's
not good.
Popped.
Nerf gun 101.
Running up like Pac. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat.
Stupid.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Tired.
Good. You taking time off next week, or you got to work?
Nah, I'm not taking no time off. I work. I'm off Christmas, of course, but I work the rest of the week.
Ooch.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is gonna be the first solid week I've taken off since I was unemployed. But 2023 was a hell of a year. Finalized the divorce, lost my job, got a new one.
I mean,
hey, keep moving.
Right. That's all you can do. I don't know that 2024 is going to be much better. I mean, that's bad to say out the gate, but it should be exciting if nothing else.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot.
Gonna be.
Well, depending who you believe, we'll be in a full-blown communications blackout, or the aliens will show up, or just the middle of World War III. Who knows?
The start of the third one. It's a lot of drops. It's almost like what was that on Price is Right? Was that Plinko?
Yeah.
Yep. It's like the little dots dancing right now. Well, right now, keep it a buck. We still in the fingertips of the guy who's dropping it. And as soon as that motherfucking clock strikes 12, we gonna start the bouncing. What direction? And I'm sure that there's a prize down there too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the prize would be in this analogy.
Reboot?
You said what?
I said just to reboot the world.
Man, something, something. But there has to be a prize. It's a way to avoid it all.
Well, the aliens are supposed to be here until 2027, so we've got a couple years on that front.
Who told you that?
Oh, that's been the thing for 2 years now, that the aliens are coming back. Or actually, it's been longer than that. It was projected in the 90s. I can't remember by who, but the deadline year for full disclosure to the world was 2027, because then they're just showing up and making their presence known. Which would be the term catastrophic disclosure, as Gordon sent us in that text message.
Catastrophic disclosure.
Mm-hmm.
That's just them popping up. We in here, the bitches.
And we've been here, and your leaders have been lying to you. And then watch us all join the aliens. Did you ever watch the series? You probably didn't. I'm going to preface this. Did you ever watch the series V?
V?
And it was V for Visitors?
Hell no, I don't know nothing about that.
So it was basically that, these, lizard people, had invaded Earth a long time ago, but they could basically wear the skin of humans, and so they take over. So it was kind of like body snatchers, those kind of things. And eventually people begin to realize that they form a rebellion, blah, blah, blah. It was a great, I think it was 80s show, and I think they brought it back in the late 90s for a little bit.
They just explain the real shit.
That's right. That's what we're going to find out is, that's why nobody wanted Trump, was because they're all the lizard people, and Trump isn't one of them. I don't know. Oh, man.
Y'all down here worried about fake pussy. Y'all been eating this lizard pussy for years. You didn't know it.
That's why I like to taste it first, man. I gotta make sure it's real.
You gotta dip it. Let me find out you Scarface, man. I don't know if Let me not say that. Well, I'm sure that there should be different tales other than taste.
Yeah, but sometimes you just need to be sure.
Maybe a lizard boxes sideways. I don't know, but you have to know some way.
Usually it's that they're always cold. Like if they're, my mom's probably a lizard person. Like if they're always cold, they're cold-blooded. They're lizards.
Every woman down there.
Well, maybe that's how they've been getting to us.
Might be on to something. Let me find out.
All right, so you got any inadvertents to get us going?
No, I don't.
All right, I've got a couple, and they're kind of questions. But I was playing, as you know, I've been playing Fortnite a fair amount lately with the kiddo. I've started playing it a little bit on my own here and there. And of course, these little assholes, when they kill you, they do like an emote over you. And it got me thinking, like, what's the dirtiest emote or the dirtiest thing that people have done in video games, like, after winning? Like, in Fortnite, I got sniped, and then the dude ran over and did the right foot creep on me. Halo used to be the teabagging. Teabagging was big in Halo.
That was in Call of Duty.
Probably still in Call of Duty, yeah. Like, what were just dirty things that people could do after they did something to you in a video game? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm not sure, for the simple fact that I didn't play a lot of those games.
Yeah.
Like, the most you got out of me was Call of Duty.
All right, but what's the dirtiest move in like a multiplayer game? Like, I'll take it all the way back to Nintendo 64, and you take a bunch of damage, and then somebody slaps you to death. And I'm not talking slappers only or license to kill with slappers only. I'm talking like they empty the clip on you and then finish you off with a slap.
That's real British.
I challenge you to a duel.
It's real British of you.
Someone had to die after that. Charlie Murphy.
Let me think. That's.
Madden, somebody shouting out Leroy Jenkins at you.
Who's Leroy Jenkins?
That was actually a World of Warcraft thing. But it was this, I don't know, it was like a viral video at one point. You should look it up at some point. But a dude just like charges into the fray all by himself. Leroy Jenkins.
I want to say I might have seen that, man.
It's been a while.
I feel like I had something. Well, nowadays all the games have like executions and shit.
Yeah.
Like all of that, all shit like that came from kids with imagination.
Right.
Now it's like you get them where you want them and hit a button and the computer does the rest for you. And some of them, get a little disrespectful. But you got to give creativity points for somebody who's just doing it manually. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. The other one in football games especially was like somebody beats you deep on a pass and they just like spin. Just keep hitting the spin button all the way to the end zone. They used to have the built-in like Heisman high step.
Right. Well, now, and that's another thing. Now these kids use the whole quarter.
Right.
They'll just run back and forth down the field while you chasing them and use the whole 5-minute quarter.
That's me in Madden playing dirty. Is I put shoe clock on and it just run the ball.
That's ignorant.
We playing 5-minute quarters. You ain't getting the ball the entire half.
That's also on who you playing for allowing you to
for
keep
allowing me to
running,
run. Right. It's true.
You know, so I get it. That just means you're a boring old trestle head ass man.
Speaking of that, I don't know if you guys ended up talking about this on Hit the Showers. Did you see? You saw the I can't remember who posted it. Somebody for the Steelers posted the I'm tired of old white men talking about us on the football field. Like, y'all ain't that good. I want a black versus white. Oh, you talking
about the racial bowl?
Yeah, the race bowl at the Pro Bowl.
Right, whatever. It was Mendenhall.
That's who it was.
Yeah.
We're running a 4 tight end set, and we're running the ball and playing keep away.
Who you gonna run with aside from Kristian? I'm sure it's
That's all we need. I'm sure there's a fullback or two out there.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a fullback out there that'll get the job done, but nah, that's smoke. That's smoke.
You know, the funniest one that I've seen is they tried to do it in Madden. They were like, there aren't any white corners.
That's what I'm saying. Jason Seymour was y'all's last white
We're running
corner
cover 4. We're running cover 4 the entire time.
And it still won't make a difference.
And letting the Watts and the Bosas pass rush. We just gotta hope we get there.
And I mean that, and don't get me wrong, like, I'm not even trying to be funny. I mean that objectively. just because you gotta think y'all's biggest weakness
is speed. Yes, I'm aware.
Is our greatest strength.
Right.
Your biggest weakness is DBs, and our greatest strength is wide receivers and DBs. It's a problem.
We're putting linebackers at corner. We're running
press. Might as well.
We're running press coverage. Cover 2 press. Where the linebacker's only job on the wide receiver is to hold him at the line of scrimmage as long as possible.
Yep, until they start step back, stutter stepping, and they like, oh shit, I don't know, I've never even seen that.
They just falling down on themselves because they thought they were getting the jam.
I'm telling you, and that's the only reason. I'm not saying that position for position y'all don't compete. You know what I'm just saying? I'm just saying overall. The gaps are too big.
Yeah. I don't know. Josh Allen could play running back for us too.
He could.
Move him to running back. He's our big back in the middle. Short yardage situation.
See, I don't know though. I don't know because he's fast, he's powerful, but he doesn't have the feet.
He doesn't have breakaway speed.
And he doesn't.
He's shifty though. He's shiftier than you would give him credit for.
He can be. But I see a lot of him trying to make a move and realizing he doesn't have enough time and just bracing for impact. Like, oh, I couldn't get that off. You know what I mean? Like, that works from a quarterback position because the run is impromptu. We weren't expecting it, but from a running back position. Backfield, bruh. Your knees are in the backfield, bruh.
Thunder and lightning.
For that, though.
Oh, but it was fucking fantastic. Like, the TikToks that have come out of it, like, nobody was mad about it. I didn't see anybody getting mad about it. Like, everybody just had fun with it.
Did you hear Aaron Rodgers say, if y'all did it, you have to have Dave Chappelle do the racial draft
like Patrick Mahomes? I feel like anybody that's biracial or not black or white doesn't get to play. We settled things.
Oh, see? Nope, you can't do that because y'all was brown paper bagging motherfuckers back in the day. So biracial, don't try and switch it up now.
With the first pick in the NFL Race Bowl draft, the whites take Patrick Mahomes.
Y'all can have Patty.
Because he's going to be throwing to Kelsey. I mean, like you said, we don't have a ton of receivers, so he's throwing to Kelsey.
Kelsey, Cooper Kupp, Adam Thielen. You got River Craycraft in Miami. You got that one dude on. What is his name? I don't know. I can't remember dude's name. It's a dude in San Fran, too. But I'm saying once you get down to your wide receiver fours, you know what I'm saying? And they white.
That's why I said we're running three tight end sets.
Hunter Renfrow, of course, from my Raiders. Yeah, it's tough. That's tough. That is absolutely tough. Damn, I'm still waking up or something. I really need to start writing my inadverts down.
Well, I've got another one for you.
I know I had something on my mind, but I can't remember what it was.
Well, here you go. All right. So I sent you that video that somebody found a copy of Kazam starring Sinbad. And I keep landing on what if Sinbad or the people who made Kazam are just treating it like the E.T. Atari game, where like they tried to wipe it off the face of the earth to prove it didn't exist. Like you've heard about this, right? Where they took the Atari E.T. game, it was so bad that like they recalled all the copies they could. They went out and bought them all up, and they literally like buried them somewhere.
No, I didn't know anything about that.
And then that happened in like the early '80s, mid '80s, I think. And then someone in the like late '90s, early 2000s, like found it and unearthed it and found like thousands of copies of this game. I think that's what happened with Sinbad and Kazam. And I think it's funny that video also had a bunch of other Mandela effects in it. And I saw another good theory on an explanation for Mandela effects, and I think you and I have talked about this, that like it is just for the powers that be to be able to prove and see how far they can prove that they can change history in a whim within a generation.
Right.
And that everything we think of as Mandela effects are actually real.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I don't put nothing past these devils, man.
Right.
I don't put a single thing past them. They've proven to us that they do more wicked shit. So a fucking Mandela effect isn't really too much to me.
Right. Well, and I was thinking even like the namesake, Mandela. Like, maybe it was reported that he died at some point earlier.
Right.
Like, we get that kind of shit all the time where there's, like, spoofs that say, oh, so-and-so died, and then, like, they have to come out on Twitter and say, nah, we didn't really die.
Right.
I mean, we know Jamie Foxx has been replaced, but, like...
Yeah.
So that was my other inadvertent is that that is proof enough to me that movie did exist, and that there are other signs in that movie that show that, like, nah, we're not tripping. These things are real. Now, the other side of it is maybe we did flip timelines.
I mean, we're in an era, right, where anything can be done. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Video manipulation, audio manipulation, like you name it. So the skepticism, of course, is going to be at an all-time high.
Right.
It's going to be at an all-time high, and then on top of that, Like, I think that they know that we weren't designed to take in all of this information.
Yeah.
All of this
That's the reason
information
for the
this fast.
24-hour news cycle, is to overload us so that we can't remember.
Right. And I think that, like, after a while, our brain starts to short circuit and run shit into each other. And when you know that it's going to do that anyway, it's not hard to slip little bullshit in here. And then we're sheep to begin with. So once a few people agree with it, you got a whole fucking population of people that are following them just off the strength.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's a lot more elaborate than just to say that you're, pulling a fast one, I guess. Your theory makes the most sense, that shit did exist, but that's your attempt to recall it and, you know what I'm saying? Like,
change
bitch, you ain't about
perception.
to neuralize me, motherfucker. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is.
What?
Maybe they've just been trying to work on a neuralizing machine that they run through your televisions, computers, and iPhones, and they're trying to see that's the only way to test it, to see if it's perfected or not, is to keep saying that new shit wasn't the way it was, or you know what I'm saying?
This stuff
And
wasn't
until
the way it was.
everybody's like, yep, it's Berenstain, then they know that they got, now you working with
it's Bernstein.
it's a multi-scale neuralizer.
It's possible.
Just
I mean, people have been saying
neuralize
that
the
since
globe.
television became like ubiquitous. They've been subliminally messaging us and trying to control.
But it has to be impossible, right? Because you know that they've been trying that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, as wild as that sounds, I guarantee that they've had some little motherfucker in a white coat working on that ever since we could remember.
Yeah.
And the fact that you haven't pulled that off yet really lets you know how powerful the mind is.
Indeed. No, I'm with you there. It can filter out the noise that they think they're filtering in.
Yeah. That's some shit. These motherfuckers trying to neuralize us. Because wouldn't you rather do that than go to war?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't I want everybody just to forget all the bullshit and remember what I want you to, so everything goes smooth for me, as opposed to fight it out with you?
Right. No doubt.
Motherfuckers been kicking the hornet's nest for years. It wasn't just the motherfucking tattooed bitch. It was, you know what I'm saying? They blamed it on her. Is what they did. They blamed it on her. But we know who kicked that motherfucker. You been kicking it. It's the same nigga kicking it. He ain't even hiding the boot no more. He holding his foot out there like a soccer player that just froze in kick action. Like, yeah, it was me. Now let me neuralize you and say it was her.
Flash.
You know what I'm saying?
What do I... Hey, Kate, have you ever flashed anything me?
That's crazy. This world we live in, I'm telling you. Maybe it's never mind.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Yeah, nah, never mind. I was just throwing out shit. So lizard pussy.
Lizard pussy. All right.
They trying to indoctrinate us.
I mean, always.
You know?
That's how you control a population.
And then by
Indoctrination.
2027, when these motherfuckers catastrophically reveal themselves, the lizard bitches is gonna be like, you been ate it. You know what I'm saying? You've been eating it for years.
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be one of the chosen people. It's fine.
Listen, fuck all that.
Nom,
Fuck
nom,
all
nom,
that.
nom,
I'm gonna need you to turn back into Keisha. You know what I'm
Put your
saying?
skin suit back on, please.
You know, I can't. We can't. I can't. Can't get jiggy with this shit. You know. I don't know. Maybe they bad lizards, but I couldn't see how.
Right.
That's just I couldn't see how. Yeah, couldn't see a world.
Can't be worse than what we got. That's a bad
Oh,
thing
it
to say.
can.
That's a bad thing to say. I
Yeah,
retract that statement.
It definitely can. And I'm not even speaking on. I'm just the image. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't. My mind can't fathom a world where I would be like, I'm into that. You know what I'm saying? Like I just
Wouldn't know
didn't.
till after, Cliff.
Yeah. Where's Keisha, please? What were we talking about prior to that? What are you looking at over there?
No, I was looking to see if there was something else I wanted to bring up. Another thing that Gordon had sent us.
Oh, what he's seeing? Something about the
UFO in Jerusalem.
Oh, that was my inadvert. Remember, I figured it out. I said back in the day, I said I can't remember what episode, right? What episode it was, but I had an inadvert that said I don't know why now that they're like running the translations of shit or like when they put the closed capture up on videos.
Yeah.
None of the words are ever right. And I realized that's because AI is now doing it as opposed to a human being.
Okay.
And AI can't pick up on all the slang words that aren't readily available to it. You know what I'm saying? So it'll put in what they think the motherfucker's saying as opposed to what they're actually saying. I figured that shit out. I can't remember what video it was that I said, there's no way a human being did that.
Yeah.
Because a human would know exactly what they were saying. But if you were just running it through a system, of course, I could see how you would make that mistake.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
So it has to be AI that's messing up all of the. They just
all the
got
closed caption.
Yeah, and it's not. It's all the time now. Lord forbid they don't have these motherfuckers do a commercial. Because it's gonna be a lawsuit.
The commercial will do it themselves. They'll proofread it. Brands aren't gonna let their shit get taken.
You hear me? The motherfuckers will have you buying a whole bunch of mirrors. That ain't even what they like. Why the commercial? I ain't see one mirror in the commercial, but apparently they're selling mirrors up there. That motherfucker could be dead for real and don't even get to see the commercial. He think he got a mirror shot because the AI is fucking over
the. All right, so circling back to this Jerusalem UFO. A former Israeli. Yeah, Gordon sent us one that had 4 different camera angles of it, all sorts of stuff.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
A former Israeli space security chief has sent eyebrows shooting heavenward by saying that Earthlings have been in contact with extraterrestrials from a galactic federation. The unidentified flying objects have asked not to publish that they are here. Humanity is not yet ready. this is coming from Israel's Defense Ministry's Space Directorate. There's an agreement between the U.S. government and the aliens. They have signed a contract to do experiments here. They have been waiting until now for humanity to develop and reach a stage where we will understand in general what space and spaceships are. Although we have yet to find signs of extraterrestrial life, NASA is exploring the solar system and beyond to help us answer fundamental questions, including whether or not we're alone here. And that is from Professor Haim Ashed, former Israeli Security Military Defense, Ministry of Defense for Space. That's crazy, bro.
I mean, but you're not like you're not doing anything by saying that. Like all you're doing is stirring the fucking pot. Like
I hear you.
Y'all bitches know what y'all doing. You're not giving us no real information. Like if you know that we're in contact with motherfuckers, I'm not saying out your source or anything, but you can give us something other than what we hear in the news every other fucking day.
Yeah.
You know, like you're just stirring the pot at this point. I'm starting to, I don't even give a fuck. How about that?
You don't care?
I don't care anymore because you're not giving us anything more than they've been saying the same thing for a year and a half now.
Fair. That's fair. Give me the evidence.
Right. Like, if you're not going to do that, if you're not going to show me a technology that they got y'all hip to, or, you know, what are you getting out of this from them type situation, then I don't give a fuck to hear it. I really don't give a fuck to hear it.
Yeah. All right. Well, then let's take it the other route. So, have you watched Leave the World Behind yet?
I started it.
See, I haven't started it yet. I was going to try to watch it maybe this weekend at some point. Maybe Christmas Day, because I got shit else going on.
Yeah, I started it. That one that they just added, I think they added it today. I started that.
What?
That's good as hell. It's like like a right up your alley.
Okay.
What's it called? It's like a Star Wars kind of movie.
Oh, no. Shit, what is it? Is it like Rebel Moon or something?
Yeah, that, whatever. Yeah, something like that.
And that's by, who's the director on that?
It's good though,
that is one I want to watch because he wanted to do a Star Wars movie and they wouldn't let him do it his way. Oh, it's Zack Snyder. He wanted to do it his way and they wouldn't let him. And so he went to Netflix and Netflix like, yes, here's all the money. It just can't be Star Wars.
Right.
So I am very curious to see that. And I've heard good things about it from just the jump in terms of like there are a lot of people who are looking forward to it. So
it was from the, like I said, I haven't finished it yet, but from the up to, it's a good movie.
Yeah, I've heard it's like Star Wars but darker, more.
But it's not really.
Is it more like militaristic? Is it more like? I'm trying to think what darker would mean in that context. Harder edge, more, like R-rated.
It's not. It doesn't give me R-rated vibes.
Okay.
Like just because everything is like it's like Star Wars, where like everything is like a beam, like a laser beam.
Yeah.
But like there's no blood or anything.
Okay.
Like she may like people getting shot in the head and all that, but like you're not like there's no blood or it's more just like a laser hit you.
Gotcha.
And you get that little burn hole or whatever and you fall to the ground. Like it's not like it's not childish, but it's not graphic or gory.
See, Netflix trying to come on strong here at the end of the year, man.
It's good though. It is. It's good. Like the storyline, And then they fucked up because I started it and I fell asleep and I was starting it back up. And it took me to part 2 coming out April 2024. And then it got me thinking like, oh, y'all already got
It's
like
already
some in
shot,
the,
yeah.
yeah, you already got a few shot already that you just holding on to.
Yeah.
So it kind of already set me up to know it's going to be a cliffhanger at the end of the movie.
Right.
Especially if you dropping it that quick.
Right. Right. But I like it when they do that. They did that with Matrix 2 and 3. They kind of did that with Infinity War and Endgame. Like, those were only a year apart. There have been other ones that have done that. I feel like Lord of the Rings was kind of that way, too. Like, Two Towers and Return of the King came out pretty close to each other.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I seen that Dune 2's coming out.
Yes, sir. It was supposed to be out in November.
For real?
Uh-huh.
When's it coming out?
I want to say they moved it to March.
March?
Yeah, because of the strike.
Oh.
Because they wanted people to be able to do press for it. Yeah, March 1st. So that's not too far away. I'm looking forward to that one too, man.
The strike ain't over.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah. They all came to an agreement like 4 weeks ago.
I didn't think it was all of them, but...
Well, I mean, the actors and writers did. And I don't think the directors held out. So there may be another group, but...
Well, I mean, shit.
But that's like... Dune 2 is probably like one of my most anticipated next year. You know what else is coming out next year?
What?
Did you ever watch the Planet of the Apes, the remake, or not the remakes, but like the most recent ones?
Nope.
See, I think you might actually get into those. The 4th one's coming out, which is
for real?
awesome because I didn't think they were going to go again. I thought they were going to cut it at the 3 and just leave it a trilogy.
Yeah, no, I seen some of one of them, but yeah, no, it's not really. I don't really.
There was one other movie that was coming out in 2024 that surprised me because I saw it in a trailer that I didn't know it was coming out, and usually I'm on top of that shit.
Has to be something spacey.
Yeah, probably. Oh, well, Deadpool 3's coming out. That'll be good.
Yeah, no, I never really.
Where is it? Furiosa's coming out.
What's that?
Mad Max reboot. Where is it? Oh, they're doing a Lion King prequel with Mufasa.
Prequel?
Yeah.
What's it about Mufasa's life?
Yep.
It is?
Yep.
These motherfuckers don't have let the man. Goodness gracious, they finna dig Mufasa up.
They're remaking Twister. That wasn't it. Maybe it was Planet of the Apes that I didn't know was coming out.
I like the original Twister. They probably about to fuck this up too.
Probably. I mean, the other movie that I'm super excited for that you are gonna just rip me for is Mean Girls the Musical. Oh,
what do they mean coming out? Like, what do they mean? Is it like a movie? Is it a Broadway play?
No,
what the fuck are we working with?
It's a movie. It's a musical movie.
A musical movie. Let me find out. Mean Girls then hit the stage. They try cash it on the
Gladiator 2? I'm not really sure how they can do that.
Unless Russell Crowe sold his image and likeness.
Right. Beetlejuice 2. What else we got? Yeah, it must have been Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, I can't. That ain't gonna go.
Blade is supposed to come out, but I don't think that's happening.
Fuck them damn dirty apes.
Those damn dirty apes. Get your hands off me, you damn dirty apes. Uh-oh, there's a fourth Bad Boys film.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Such a hater.
Oh, my God. Them motherfuckers did about 3 too many, didn't they?
You talking to the dude that went to the 2000s playlist concert and was shaking his tail feather all night.
Not shaking his tail feather. Oh, shit.
I texted your pops. I told him I'd buy him a drink, and he never texted me back till the next day. Dude, that concert was hot.
This nigga was shaking his tail feather.
It was a good time. T.I. and his transitions between his songs were just so fucking good. He's like, you know, I'm happy to be here in Columbus, but y'all acting like you know me. You don't know me. And he'd go right into the song. Hitting on the street, but y'all know me. There's another one. He got ASAP in. That was good. God, he could have gone on for another 2 hours. And
well, you know, T.I. could.
And then Ja Rule and Ashanti were on for 30 minutes too long.
Mm.
That was when everybody went to get their drink. Re-up.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, they had something, but
those hips, those thighs, I love it when you look at me, baby.
Yeah, nah.
And then Nelly was good. Like, Nelly's always had good, catchy shit, so. That was a good time, man. I had a blast.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
That was probably the most, like, pure fun I've had in a very long time.
He said pure fun. Well, explain the other stuff to us, sir.
I just mean, like, just joy. Like, I can have fun doing stuff. Like, I like coaching. I like watching the Bills. But, like, there's always, like, some other edge to it, right? That, I just let loose. I just had a good time. It was fun. It's been a long time. Probably, I mean, the last time was probably when you and I went to Chappelle. New Year's Eve last year.
Mm-hmm. That was last year, wasn't it?
It was. Which is why I should have remembered that I had the kid this New Year's Eve. Because last New Year's Eve I was out with you.
Yeah, that was a time.
That was another good one.
I don't know if it tops T.I.'s transitions or anything.
I mean, Dave was a good time. It's hard. They're two different kinds of fun.
I feel bloated as shit, man. I got a fart and I can't get nothing out.
You at that point where you worried if you fart, it's gonna be a shit?
Nah, I'm worried that if I fart, I might fucking shoot to the ceiling.
Cliff just
can't get nothing out. Shit.
Oh man.
If I could get the Mario Brothers jumping in this bitch.
Dirtiest move in a Mario Brothers game.
What?
Back in the day, where only the first player could pause, pausing the second player in the middle of a jump.
That's ignorant. That's ignorant.
Oh, you only did that to a sibling. You'd never do that to a friend, but you'd do it to a sibling. Which actually spun me into my last inadvertent thought, and it was going off on what were like the top 5 Christmas gifts you can remember getting.
I feel like we've done this before.
Probably this time last year, but it's a new year, it's a new audience.
Yeah.
Did you get it out?
Yeah, most of them.
Clip about to be fatality.
I'm trying to think.
Like the one that has always stuck in my head is coming down and seeing Super Mario Brothers 3 sticking out of the stocking. Like that one, that is like that's probably a core memory. That's probably why I like video games so much.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I remember there was, like I said, I've said it before. I remember them. There was these limited edition Tims that my mom got me that I liked.
Yeah.
I'm sure, like some sort of game system or something.
Well, my other or two more in my top 5 weren't the game system themselves. Although getting my 64 might be up there. But I think it was when I was like 8, and then when I was like 13, when I was 8, I got that, and you probably remember this, that little like 15-inch TV with the VCR built into it. Because we used to all sit around that playing games. And then when I was like 13 or 14, actually I may have been even older. I may have been like 16. And I got the probably a 30-inch screen with a VCR and a DVD player built in.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, all being huddled up playing on that little ass TV.
Right. People get mad playing split screen together today, and I'm like, dude, one of these screens is bigger than the screen that we used to split 4 ways.
Kids don't know.
They don't. And screen watching.
Right. It's hard not to screen watch.
When they're right next to each other like that. It's very hard to stay focused on your own.
But these kids.
Just going and waiting in the bottom of the temple with the golden gun. Facility with proximity mines.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'd play it, but that was not my jump off. Yeah, the bond was not my jump off.
You say it was not your jump off, but we played that game to all hours of the night so many fucking times.
Because, it was the only game.
We had, right. It had 4 players.
Right.
And then the last, like, I'll go 2 more because I'm gonna give one for my mom since I'm sure she's listening. But the second to last one is the Dragon Dagger. And then the last one was probably the last time I was truly surprised with a Christmas gift. It was when I was in college, and my mom got me that Yingling, Ohio sign, which is like right over there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was probably the last time I've been like truly just like, aw, I didn't see this coming at all.
He said, aw. Oh shit! This nigga hit him with the that's how you know
Oh.
somebody got you something from the heart.
Right? Exactly.
This nigga said, "Oh,
Uh,
uh, damn, lost my train of thought." Damn,
wah, wah,
you know, oh, Bean just ain't working today.
wah.
You know,
Well, that's all I've got. For once, I'm the one that's carried the show without actual topics. I'm gonna take that as a win. What else you got? You got anything else you want to talk about? We can keep it to an hour tonight. That's fine. Wish the
nope,
fools.
nope, nope, nothing comes to mind.
All right. Well, happy holidays to all the fools out there. Merry Christmas. We'll talk to you again before the new year. If anybody wants to contribute to my GoFundMe to not kill a child on New Year's Eve, please do so. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing else.
Wait, to not kill? Oh, to not kill one of them kids. Oh,
Or my
okay,
own, because he gets around his friends and he thinks he's got balls.
well, you know, sometimes you gotta make a sacrifice.
Gonna have to beat all three of them down. Nah, I'm gonna send them up to the attic. Tell them leave the podcast stuff alone, and I won't bother you. You don't bother me. There you go.
Right.
Stay out of
Right.
trouble. All right, sir. Well, we'll call it an early night. Do us a favor.
Yeah,
Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell an enemy. Tell them to troll. And with all that, peace out, fools.
tight.